Hi there. If you, like me, have followed the Angry Photographer, you may have come across one of his videos where he's recommending this lens from Nikon, the 35-70 2.8D, which is a fantastic lens. But it is only a fantastic lens provided you know how to use it, and it has a few tricks up its sleeve. So I thought in this video I would show you basically how to use it. You can Google it and find the manual, but it actually is maybe easier just to see me show you how to do it. And at the bottom of the lens there is this, you shift the aperture like this manually, but you can also and that is actually if you try to mount the lens here on the camera like this, there you are, then you will see when you switch it on, the camera will tell you that please, it doesn't say please, but lock lens aperture ring at minimum aperture, the largest f-stop number. So that you need to do, and the way you do it is there's a little switch over here. So you simply turn this one till it goes to 22, the orange one, and then you switch the little slider there also to hit the orange part, and then you're good to go. Then you can mount the lens and you can set the aperture like you used to using the camera. The second thing is that, of course, perhaps that's very easy to guess, but you set the focal length by sliding or shooting, pushing, whatever you want to call it, this back and forth. But, and this was news to me, it also has a macro mode, and in macro mode if you push this little, you see there's a little, maybe it's difficult to see, there's a little button here. If you put that one down, then you will see that all of a sudden, whoops, you can see now it's turning. It doesn't move very much. You can see right here, there's a little bit bigger distance here. It doesn't move much, but it's enough to allow you to decide the sort of the macro mode of this lens. The specification says that you can get down to 0.28 meters, almost like 30 centimeters or a little less than a foot. But I think I will show you some pictures that I've taken that have been much closer than that. So I don't know how that is. But anyway, you can really take some macro pictures here with this lens. And then at the end out here you have the what do you call that? The focus ring, of course. And the focus ring is manual when you're in the macro mode, and if you're lucky enough, I'm not lucky enough, but if you have one of those cameras where there is a built-in autofocus motor in the body, then it will operate that little where is it there? That little knob there, and basically do what I'm doing here via a motor. So that of course is very neat. So if you go for the 7000 series, for instance, I think that is what you will get with that one. This is a 5000, doesn't come with that, and 3000 don't either. Yeah, I will also show you, and this I will show you on the screen. I can't really show you the viewfinder, but I can show you what you will see in the viewfinder. It's pretty neat because the viewfinder will help you determine whether the lens is in focus or not when you're in manual focus mode. And the way it does it is just like you have sort of your exposure indicator. It uses the exposure indicator to show you whether the lens is above or below, or actually in front, or too close or too far away from the focal point. So that's pretty neat. And I'm showing you here some of the pictures from the Nikon manual that really gives you an idea about how that works. So that's really smart. Towards the end, I just want to show you a series of pictures I've taken with this lens, and it is razor sharp. It's astonishing. So I think this one is like 200, 300, subject to condition, euros or dollars on eBay, and it comes highly recommended from my side at least. Here I just want you to show you some pictures I've taken straight down in my coffee. And I start out here at f2.8 and notice the blue dot in the top right corner here, how that gets sharper and sharper as I move upwards. This is 3.2, then 3.5. You can also follow up here in the screen here, you can follow the numbers. 4.0, 4.5, 5, 5.6, 6.3, 7.1, 8.0, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14, 16, 18, and then finally here 22. And I don't know if you can see that on your screen via YouTube. Maybe that's not the best way to do it, but this picture here is razor sharp. I'm so impressed with this lens. These are the little bubbles in my coffee, and you can see the reflections in the coffee. It's absolutely astonishing. Also, if you go to here, I've taken a picture of a small elephant, and you can see that it's the level of detail you get here in the picture is absolutely astonishing. Also here in the background, the bouquet at 2.8 is very noticeable, and if you go to say 8.0, then it still looks good, even though it's there isn't that much bouquet.